A long time ago, in the kingdom of Latium, the good king Numitor, known for his wisdom and generosity, was dethroned by his evil brother Prince Amulius. At the same time, Amulius banished Numitor's daughter, the beautiful princess Sylvia, to the temple of Mars, the god of war. There thought Amulius she would never have children that would one day overthrow him as king. But his plan didn't work as expected, for Sylvia married Mars and somewhat later, the couple had twin sons, whom they named Romulus and Remus. It did not take long for the news of the twins' birth to reach Amulius, who immediately ordered two of his servants to kidnap the newborns and expose them in the Tiber River.
It's true, Princess Sylvia gave birth, and it's a twin.
Find them immediately!
That very night, the two servants crept into the room where two twins lay sleeping, and once there, began to carry out their terrible mission. The next morning, the servants reported to Amulius that Romulus and Remus were dead, but in fact, they're not.
King Amulius, we have done our mission.
Okay. The twins cradled slowly, cruised like tiny boat in the rushing waters, but it did not overturn as expected, nor did it sink. Instead, the cradle eventually came to rest in the clump of water lilies. After a while, the baby awakened and began to cry from cold and hunger. Now as it happened, a she-wolf was nearby that morning and heard the newborn's cry. She was curious and went to investigate. The animal was humbled to see the two babies, but she sensed their despair. And although she feared people, her motherly instincts overcame her and carried the two youngsters to her cave where she took care of them as her own. As the months passed, Romulus and Remus grew strong and healthy. And in time, they began to venture out farther and farther from the cave. One day, a shepherd named Faustulus noticed the boys as they chased each other down a path. The shepherd was struck by their curious clothing and their wolf-like gait. The shepherd followed them to their cave and was, to say the very least, astonished with what she saw. Now, Faustulus were childless, so later that day, while the wolf is asleep, he came to take the youngsters to her home. For many years, Faustulus took care of the twins as if they were her own sons, although at first found it difficult to eat as humans. Romulus and Remus grew strong and handsome. Even so, they never completely lost all their wild and wolf-like
Step
traits.
your ass up. What you wanna do? And get your ass knocked down. What you wanna do? Get ready. What you wanna do? 3-6 Mafia, Mafia. Let's go. Yeah. We ain't playing. It's going down. Going down. We gon' hit 'em with the left. Hit 'em with the right. We gon' hit 'em with the left. Hit 'em with the right. It's a fight. It's a fight. Head bust 'em. Head bust 'em. It's a fight. It's a fight. Head bust 'em. Head bust 'em. We gon' hit 'em with the left. Hit 'em with the right. We gon' hit 'em with the left. Hit 'em with the right. It's a fight. It's a fight. Head bust 'em. Head bust 'em. It's a fight. It's a fight. Head bust 'em. Head bust 'em.
They helped Faustulus with her herding, and when they weren't in the pastures, the twins took to ambushing thieves who would steal livestock and food. Then they returned stolen goods from their rightful owners. Over the years, stories of the twins' brave deeds spread far and wide until one day, reports of the exploits reached their grandfather Numitor, who vanished to the far northern reaches of the kingdom and led a lone life for many years.
Your grandsons are alive!
Find my grandsons.
The old man wanted to meet the brave young heroes, so he asked the guards to find the twins and bring them back. As soon as he saw them, Numitor was struck by the resemblance to his daughter Sylvia, and when Romulus and Remus told him their story, he realized what had happened. Numitor said,
You are my grandsons. My daughter, the Princess Sylvia, is your mother. Your wicked uncle Amulius tried to kill you and has stolen your birthright. Now that you know these things, you must take the throne from me, so that one day it can be yours.
When the two brothers returned home, they began to plan how they would accomplish this task. First, they decided to recruit as soldiers all that they had helped over the years. Then, their army will attack Amulius and his forces as they slept. Finally, they would take their army to the Temple of Mars to rescue their mother. And because Romulus and Remus are cunning and brave, their plan worked. Sylvia returned to the castle, and Numitor regained his throne. To commemorate their victory, the twins decided to build a great city at the base of Tiber River, where the she-wolves have found them. Romulus designed the streets and houses, Remus the temples and buildings, and in time, a magnificent city blanketed the 7 hills that stood near the river. But what was it to be called? Remus said it should be called Bremen because he had designed the temples. Romulus wanted the city to be named Rome because he had designed the houses. And because both brothers retained the wildness of their early upbringing, they began to fight savagely. So savagely, in fact, that the fight ended only when Remus lay dead, and so Rome was given its name. In time, Romulus became king of the city named after him, and ruled wisely and compassionately for many years. Because he had done so many good and noble things, the gods looked favorably upon him. And so when he died, he was taken to where the gods dwelled. From that time on, he was called Quirinus, and became a noble god of war.
Go.
I can't win, I can't reign. I will never win this game without you, without you, without you.
Mamaya na!
I am lost, I am vain.
Go!
I will never be the same without you.
Hindi kita yung sa